If you allow me, I would love to come back to your question regarding integration, because I think it's difficult to answer your question, because I have a definition, but I'm not sure whether that's shared by everybody. My definition would be a Republican definition. Everybody who's born in Germany, who grows up in Germany, and everybody who, if we take those who came to Germany, shows effort to learn the language, which obviously is necessary to have dialogue with each other. Also, to use your rights, you need the language. Everybody who sticks to the Constitution and shows effort to adapt to the labor market and support his children as best as possible during the school, to my definition, belongs to our country and has every right to become a citizen. But I doubt whether that's shared by everybody, and that's exactly our problem in Germany, that we do not have something like a national consensus about what do we expect people who come to Germany to do in order to become full citizens. And that explains the difficulties and the challenging situation we're having, because a lot of people with a non-German background always ask, what do I have to do in order to really belong to the society? And I mean, I don't want to be too personal, but I remember in my own case, I mean, I was not only a citizen, I was a member of parliament, so I served my country. And still, even journalists and intellectuals sometimes ask me whether I have a German passport. I mean, people didn't know that you need to have a German passport in order to be a member of the parliament. And that even was before we made those, the PISA study about the education level in Germany. And I remember journalists saying, the Turk with a German passport. What is a Turk with a German passport? I mean, as far as I know, our constitution, you're a citizen or you're not a citizen. There is no third category. I mean, let's be fair. Germany moved ahead. You said 2006 was the turning moment. I would even go beyond that. I think 2000 was a very important point where we changed things. That was when we were in power and we established birthrights in Germany. First time in German history, going beyond the blood tradition, and making sure that children that are born in our country are not foreigners anymore. But let's be fair, when the government changed and Mr. Schäuble, who is a Christian Democrat, became Minister of Interior, he did something, and probably because he was a Christian Democrat coming from the center-right, he could do things that our administration was scared to touch. He made a conference and invited people from Muslim organizations, the umbrella organizations, to discuss how to integrate Muslims into mainstream German society. And that, I believe, shows that slowly but surely Germany is moving towards some kind of national consensus, at least on the level of the political parties, that the debate is not about whether we live together, the debate is about how we live together. And the earlier we start to define the conditions, the better it is for everybody.